Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the LEGO Mandalorian here. So today we will be reviewing the 2018 LEGO Star Wars X-Wing Fighter. Now, if you can see, I already built the set, but before we get into the review itself, this set has 730 pieces, retails for about $70 in the United States. So anyway, let's just get into the review. So here's the finished result of the set. So this thing took me about an hour and a half to make. Wasn't that complicated. The only things that really I had like slight problems with were the flipping mechanics to open up the wings like so. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about the build just yet. We're going to start off with the minifigures. So here's the new Luke. So the most obvious notable change for the minifigure is his new helmet piece. Now, the helmet piece, as you can see, it has the orange visor on it. So now, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the new design. So if you can see, this is the old Luke. I think he comes in the 2014 version of the Snowspeeder. So you can just tell there's a big helmet difference. This helmet just overall is a lot larger. As you can see, the design, the rebellion symbol is a bit more downward. There's only the single red stripe. Actually, if you turn it like this, there's a bit more detail. So that's just one notable thing I wanted to show off. I just noticed right now. So there's just, there's a few pieces there's this air tube, I guess, whatever you'd call it, goes down to the by his leg. There's just some other extra details that weren't actually in that are in the new design that were in the old design. So I'm completely fine with the new with the torso designs, upgrades and updates. But the helmet, just like I said, it's a bit too big and bulky. I prefer having the visor on Luke himself, because the visor in the movie's a lot thinner, and it just looks really awkward. So anyway, let's move on to Biggs Darklighter. So here we got Biggs Darklighter. Now Biggs, he hasn't been in any sets in a while. Actually, I think it was 1999 or 2001. It's been a really, really long time. Last time Biggs had a yellow face, so that's really rare. So Biggs is an exclusive minifigure, so that's another reason why I got this set, because, like I said, I've said it in a lot of videos, I love collecting Rebel pilots. I've actually got a really, my collection is really, really big now. I've probably got maybe 20 or 30 individual ones. But anyway, like I said, with with Luke's helmet, it's a bit bulky. It's a lot bigger than the original ones. Let me bring back Luke. So as you can see, just a lot bigger. But like I said, it's a lot more detailed, which I do like. Actually, here's the 2014 version. Well, the 2014 Red 10. It's actually now that I think about it, I think they actually used the Red 10 version. So, actually, I feel like they should have just used it back when it came out, just for all the rest of the ones, all the rest of the pilots. But it's nice that they're doing it again now. So all there's really left is the Biggs' R2 unit and R2-D2. So let's just do them. So I actually forgot what the name of Biggs' R2 unit is, but we'll just call it the Gray Astromech or something like that. But anyway, R2-D2 has not changed since his 2014 remodel, which I think this is the his 2014 is the most accurate it can get to looking like R2-D2. I really hope they don't try to make a new version of him, because I don't see how it could get any better than this. I feel like they're probably gonna make him a bit too, his design's a bit too bulky, like I said, with the Rebel pilot helmet. But anyway, the gray Astromech is kind of just a gray version of R2-D2 with just some color swaps. There is if you see on the side, there's not sure. Wait, can you see that? There's these these gray panels on the sides that R2 doesn't have. Or I mean, actually, I think they're just a bit different. But anyway, that's the only real notable difference. So I think it's time to actually go on to the build itself. So here's the 2018 X-Wing side by side with the 2006 X-Wing. So the reason why I decided to bring in the 2006 X-Wing is just to show like how the design of the X-Wing has changed over the years. So like the most notable feature is like in the 2006 version, it's like, you know, very bright colors, like bright red. Now it's got like a dark red. So it's just showed like their idea for the X-Wing is just like it's not as colorful is what I'm trying to say. Like the overall design of the new X-Wing is just a lot more slick. Now also, if you can see, my 2006 X-Wing is super dusty. It's super, it's also missing some pieces. The rubber bands broke years ago. So yeah, if you're wondering about that, you know, that's what happened. So anyway, I'm going to take out this and we're going to move on to the actual build itself. So first off, I do really think this is it's a great new version of the X-Wing. Now, I think like the most notable feature that I really like is the engines. Like they look and feel a lot more like the actual the engines from the movie. So then like the main play feature is attack position. So let me put up the landing gear. So you can do it like this. Actually, if you can see right down here, this thing pushes it up back into regular flying position. So one thing that I also noticed that they did was they added these stud shooters. So at first I wasn't sure like why they added them, but then I realized that these I feel like are the proton torpedoes. So so I think that's actually pretty cool because we never actually see where the proton torpedoes come out. So then we got these missiles. I don't actually remember what they're called, but I think, you know, it's a good addition to the set itself. So anything else? Okay. So the back, as you can see, you got all this. You know, I really like how it's like very like rigged, which is kind of like what it looks like in the movies. Then, now these and then the engines are pink, which is what I really like. Is, you know, it's a lot more accurate to the movie. So also we got these rubber bands are like I feel like it's a very clever design that they use to have them stay together without breaking. Yeah, like I do really like how it snaps back into position, which is really cool. But anyway, I think that is about it. I mean, there's also the cockpit itself. There's like, I guess you could call a fire extinguisher, and a place where you can put the pilot's pistol in. So I think that was a pretty clever design. You know, it's pretty useful if your pilot, you know, Biggs Darklighter has a pistol and you want to put it somewhere, so you can just put it in there. So that's basically it. Alright everyone, so that was my review for the 2018 LEGO Star Wars X-Wing Fighter. Now, I'd probably give this thing an 8 out of 10, mainly because I'm still not really keen on the new helmets. The design, I really like the design. There's like a few nitpicks I have about it, but that's really about it. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, you can give it a like. If you want to see more of this kind of content, you can subscribe, and leave me your thoughts about the LEGO Star Wars X-Wing Fighter in the comments section below. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.